Okay, all right. We're going to keep going, keep doing these videos. All right, so we're going to pick up where we left off. I'm going to start out with a technique for the students for this video, okay? Imagine right now having a conversation with your creator, okay? Just imagine having a conversation with them or one of their representatives, how you look at it, however your understanding is at that level. But just walk with me. This is a technique. And imagine them saying, let's say they were to reduce themselves to this form and communication was able to take place. And they said to you, let's call them the elders, the Anunnaki, Yahshua, Gabriel, angels, whatever you call it, that connected between the Most High and where we are right now. But let's say a conversation was coming from a higher force, right? And they asked you a question. And they said, why are you not living up to your full potential that we wanted for you? We put you here into this amazing world and gave you unlimited possibilities in your life. What is stopping you from being your highest and best you? Then let that marinate. So that's the question that they're asking you. You're going to sit and contemplate that question. Imagine yourself answering your knower, your higher power, your connection to the source. With your story, you must refuse to let the tragedy and hardships define you. So that question, so if they said, come on, fam, like, what are we doing? You down there wilding out. What are you doing? And you responded with, hey, man, I was born, my dad this, my mom that, my baby mom, my girl, my wife, my husband, whatever story you tell yourself, the kids, lack of education, poverty, whatever story. How would you feel telling that to them? Ask yourself that. Look for the good in every story. When you change parts of the story, your narrative begins to improve. What is something that once you thought was an obstacle in your life, but in fact created skills that have made you who you are today? Find the good that can come from your story and start changing it into an empowering story. I was saying this earlier. Find the good. Dig deep to find the value in all of these stories that you tell yourself. And it's really an experience that you've had or you've heard from someone, either passed down or not, and now you repeat it over and over again. So only take the good from that. Remember, the past only lives inside you as a memory. You must think of the past as research and development. That's deep. We're going to say that again. The past only lives inside of you actually, Dr. Joe talked about this, okay? So it's not just a memory. It's an emotional attachment to the memory. So the past is just relived because we're emotionally attached to it, which turns into our story. Gotta stop that. It's only research and development. So when you do research and development, you take from that and you might do 1,000 pages of research, but you only got 3 pages of real data that you're gonna move on to the next. I'm a researcher, so I know how that works. The issue is letting go of all that other data, all the other information that you've acquired that you think is valuable, and it's not, especially the past stories that you tell yourself. So when you start that new story, okay, it's time to anchor it in your subconscious. Anchor it in your subconscious, okay? Say the new story out loud every day for 30 days. Every night you go to bed. Make sure it is the last thing you think about every night before, and make sure it's the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning. This must be a daily ritual for 30 to 66 days until it becomes a habit. This is real, man. This is the true challenge of what it's going to take to get there. This is a quote. My adversity, tenacity, determination made me stronger and bulletproof, and I can handle anything that comes my way. But you got to believe that. So you say that. I would say these things, have these affirmations. But it was 5-10% of my attention span throughout the day. 90% of it is the story. 90% of it is the memories, the emotional attachment to the memories. And you're replaying this story. You're attracting people in your life that play a role in these stories that you tell yourself. That's why some of the people that you're in, that's why people in your life, you feel trapped with them, because you've attracted them because you've told yourself this story. This shit is deep, man. So once you stop telling yourself that story, you no longer are attached to certain people in your life because they no longer play a role. The roles that they're playing now in your life are created because that story you're telling yourself. Think about that. All right, so we're going to go into chapter 5. Awaken the hero. I like it when it gets nice and... I was going to say something, but I'm not, because I heard that word is not a good word. It's like a disgusting word. Anyway. The hero within. And this is great because Sunday, I'm doing a series of videos today. I'm flooding the market with these videos because it's coming out. It has to come out. But this is one of the better chapters. And this goes into the Soulful Sunday lessons that we used to do, which hopefully we'll get back into that. All right, but chapter 5 is called Awaken the Hero. Some of you call him Hey Ru. That's another video. Okay, the ego works by telling or reminding us of an old, disempowering story and trying to sabotage your subconscious so you can't create a better story. When the inner hero, Hey Ru, will do. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit spiritual in this Soulful Sunday. Hey Ru, will do. These are different names. The triune self, doer in the body, using the feeling and desire mind to control the body, runs your life. You are filled with confidence, optimism, and are a solution-focused person. Okay, when the inner hero, when Hey Ru runs your life, using the feeling and desire mind to control the body, using the feeling and desire mind to control the body, you are filled with confidence and optimism and are a solutions-focused person. The ego robs you of your courage, energy, and confidence to make the shifts toward the highest and best of yourself. The key is taking small, actionable steps that will add up to massive positive effects. Your state of mind and your level of confidence are critical factors in order for you to become a high achiever. Your inner confidence is the hero inside you awaiting to shine. It's that conscious light that's trying to come out. And we block our blessings all the time because we don't allow it to flow effortlessly through us. We tell these stories, and the ego is part of that barrier that keeps that stuff trapped. It keeps the hero asleep. Hero keeps trying to come out, and the ego just crushes him because that's the ego's job, okay? And it's not a terrible thing. See, I've learned that. You got to work through the ego, okay? But we'll get there. Your inner confidence is the hero inside you, awaiting for you to shine. That's that conscious doer within. So we talk about the doer, the thinker, and the knower. And we're going to get into that, maybe today, but we're going to get into the depths of it. Who is the hero? We know who the villain is. Now we're going to talk about the hero. That's the next video. See you on the other side. Peace.